Pete Hegseth said he's going to hold everybody at the same male standard. And they were zooming the camera on the female generals. I don't know if you saw that. This female general was looking at the general negative. I'll kick your ass. And look at this admiral. I'll kick your ass. Have you seen that movie, the Patton, General Patton? Yeah, he goes up and there's a flag. That's what Pete Hegseth was trying to do. He was trying to be a general, whereas he was just a weekend warrior. In other words, he was a reservist who made it only all the way up to the rank of a major. So a major in a National Guard who if he was in service right now, would have been deployed to Portland, Oregon to cut grass. First of all, you know why he said all generals cannot have beards anymore? And I don't know if he was looking at the women also at the same time. The Iranian general whose name was Soleimani, he had a beard. He said, you don't want to die in friendly fire. And second, he said, we don't want fat generals to be walking the corridors of the Pentagon. There's an English term, trying to put a square peg in a round hole. And here he was talking about trying to put a round general in a Pentagon room. But then again, Donald Trump comes, and he's the boss of all these generals. He's the commander-in-chief. He doesn't have to fit in the Pentagon. He's round and plumpish. He fits in the Oval Office. Because I think the first time Hegseth had this beef about fat generals is when he himself was a little fat kid wearing diapers in 1991. And he was watching CNN with his dad, and he was watching the coverage of the first Gulf War. Do you remember who was the commander of that war?
Yeah.
Who? Huh? Norman Schwarzkopf. Who answered that? The Indian guy who follows American history. US what? Oh, there you go, same thing. Pakistan. Same thing. The reason the Pakistani guy answered the question, because Pakistan has been under martial law forever. It was General Norman Schwarzkopf, and he was known as the Stormy Norman. Have anybody seen his picture? You have, of course, I know, other than the Pakistani guy. This guy was huge. But Pete Hegseth was sitting there as a baby. He said, when I grow up, I want to make sure generals don't look like that. And then at one point he said something, and normally the segue would be that everybody would break into applause. Now, he has been watching too many videos of Kim Jong-un. Whenever he says anything, every general has to clap. Otherwise, they are court-martialed and sent to the firing squad. But he didn't realize these military men and women, they make an oath to the Constitution, not to a jackass.